Hey everyone, how you doing? Yeah, gonna jump into another game. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh, this flag I do not know at all. Who knows this one? I don't know. Let's see. Malawi. Okay, cool. Oh, wow, yeah, it's a pretty exotic place. What an honor to be playing somebody from Malawi. Okay, so E4. Let's try a French defense. Why not? Okay, H3. Again, it really doesn't have any purpose. This H3 move. I'm not a huge fan, but okay. So we're just going to play normal. We're getting a bit of echo somehow. Yeah, I hope you're not getting that on the recording. There's like a little bit of a thing going on here. Oh, maybe that's it. Okay, I think I've solved it. Okay, knight f3. Yeah, just play normal, I guess. So yeah, it's not a problem at all. But, I mean, white's has the first move anyway, so it's it's really not a big deal. But it's just it's like I imagine the position's more or less equal now. Whereas as we know, white has a little bit of an advantage at the start of a game, so it's just not making the sort of the most out of that, I guess. Fairly solid structure. I mean, again, I don't see why this bishop is coming to e2. They don't ever have to be worried about the pin because they already played h3. So I think maybe a better setup would have been d4, bishop d3. So let's see. I think bringing my bishop to f5 makes sense. Or just playing bishop d6, actually. Yeah, let's just play bishop d6. And yeah, it's quite a quite a symmetrical position. Not too much going on, but I'm just going to try and play as sort of as efficiently as possible, and then hopefully these little kind of slow kind of moves might start to show some issues. So I would love to play d4, because the knight wouldn't be able to go to the center, but yeah, obviously the knight's protecting that square right now. If I play c5, there's always like knight b5 stuff attacking this bishop. They could also just play d4. I could play c6. I might just play c6. Just stop this knight coming to b5, maybe harassing this bishop. Okay, cool. And now I definitely want to play bishop f5, I think. Are we worried about this pin? No, not really. Sometimes you can be worried about this pin if this pawn is ever weak, or or if they have ways to pile up on it, but they don't really have ways to pile up on it. I'll definitely play h6. I think it's a useful move to play this move anyway, even if they do just retreat. Just gives me a flight square, gives this bishop a nice sort of square here if it needs it. And I think my idea is just knight d7, and then I'm free to move my queen without worrying about my pawns getting doubled. So that all seems good. Okay, a3. Yeah, again another one of these moves, but I guess it's maybe not so easy to find useful plans now for white. So now I'm just trying to think, what's the best way to really start punishing this kind of stuff. I'm looking at queen c7, and I have an idea of maybe playing g5, even though it's a little bit risky. This bishop is not trapped, but if they retreat, then we'll have double pressure on that, so we'll be able to win a pawn. So queen c7 looks logical. Connecting my rooks, finishing my development. And I think I probably will play g5. I guess after bishop g3 takes, takes. I win a pawn. There's maybe a little bit of compensation for white. Definitely down this f file, where you know there's this rook and these pieces. So maybe I do need to think about that actually. Maybe it's not so simple. So I could just play other useful moves, you know. Rook e8. Okay, maybe they were worried about that g5 idea, so that's why they've traded this bishop. Yeah, I just have a pleasant position. Again, it's nothing, you know, crazy, but if I were to guess, I reckon it's minus 0.3, something like that. You know, just a little bit better, maybe. Okay, bishop h7. Yeah, I want to keep this bishop. This bishop's quite nice on this long diagonal. Okay, and yeah, understandably they want to trade. So I could take that, develops the queen though. They've also got, okay, they want to bring a knight to f5 maybe. I think I'll just play this useful move, rook e8. I guess I can take queen d3, back up, and then knight f5. Oh, yeah. Do I want to go back with the knight? I will just go back with the knight. I don't think it's a big deal. Yeah, my opponent's playing fairly well now, I think. But knight f5. I'll just play bishop f8. Okay. That could be a good move as well. Yeah, queen g4. So if I play, yeah, maybe just knight back to f6 now. See what the queen wants to do. Queen f5. Let's keep up the pace. Let's keep going. Queen f3. So yeah, they definitely want to bring the knight into f5, which makes sense. I'm not sure how I should handle this. It's queen b6. Did I have that ages ago? Just attacking two pawns. Yeah, queen b6 has been an option for a little while. Maybe queen b6 now. What would white play against queen b6? Again, knight f5. The thing is, bishop f8, they've got knight h6 check, and if I take, then they win this knight. I think I'm just going to start with knight e4. It's not ideal, for sure, but yeah, the knight was just maybe a bit vulnerable on that square. I want to play, yeah, so knight f5, bishop f8, and then play g6, and I just want to argue that my bishop's maybe a little bit better than this knight. I might be able to get the bishop to g7, and just keep an eye out for this queen b6 as well, attacking these pawns. Okay, yeah, so that kind of... Oh, they blundered a knight. Yeah, they forgot that the knight's under attack here, so I think this is winning. No, that's kind of a shame, bit of a boring way for the game to end, but oh well. Okay. And what now? I could play rook f4. I could just play rook e4 and just sack a pawn, you know, just to help simplify a little bit. Rook f4, where's the queen going? If it goes to the e file, then we play rook e4, and that's nice. If it goes to this square, then we've maybe got some discoveries. We could play like rook takes pawn. Can't go to this square. It could go to this square, I guess. Yeah, that's probably where it would go. (228) shouldn't take forever. Just trying to figure out the best way to simplify here. Maybe I'll play this, and then if here, then maybe we'll just go here. And that way we're not even losing a pawn. Yeah, so queen d3, I guess that makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, because now I still can't play this. Okay, let's see. I might just play this little move, queen d7. I've got ideas of queen f5, also rook e8. Let's play queen f5 now. Where's the queen going? Or should I just play rook e8? Doubles, takes. I should just play a move. Why am I so slow? Okay, let's go here. Maybe I should be doing these videos of increment. I don't know. I'm just so slow. Okay. Okay, let's play g6. Solid. And then I want to play queen f5. I don't have to worry about the back rank. I just want to trade the queens. And then maybe play rook e4, you know, and just trade the pieces. Let's just go back somewhere maybe. I can actually play queen h3 because this pawn would be pinned. Let's do that. I think. There's no tricks. No tricks. Maybe, oh. Yeah, what next? I'm trying to think if I have mate after this. Here. I think that would have been mate. Yeah, does this mate? It's quite a nice one if it is. Can't take the bishop because I've got mate. If I take the rook, I play bishop h2. King can't run away that way. It has to go to the corner. Bishop g3. King g1, queen h2, queen f2. There we go. We did it. Oh, good move. I forgot about that. I shouldn't get too cocky. Okay. Oh, hang on. Whoa, yeah, it was just kind of. Okay, hang on. It's never easy. I've only got 4 seconds. What am I doing? Okay. Oh, I don't know. Never in doubt. Never in doubt. It's fine. It's fine. I think if 4 seconds. I think would I have won with 4 seconds? I mean, I can. You know, I can get some pre-moves off. You know. But yeah. So if they played if they covered the back rank with this, I think I was going to play this pretty quickly. So I think this is probably the way they need to defend. And I think I was just going to just hope for the best with this. If it goes this way, I would have found that. I think I would have done that in 4 seconds. If they went this way, I might have lost on time. I don't know. Let's see. I would have gone here, I guess. Here. Here. I think that's mate, and I might have got that off. I don't know. That would have been very, very tense. I might have got this one off. Oh no, but they can sack the queen. I think I would have lost on time. Yeah. Well, and they had 5 minutes. They had 5 minutes. I just needed to see that I was threatening mate. Oh well. It's fine. It's fine. See, it's not a big deal. If I lose on time, you know, I'm not too concerned. And actually, I'm kind of happy if that happens at some point soon, because yeah, just get that out. Because I think, you know, even if you do lose on time, as long as you're playing good chess, that's what I want to kind of advocate, you know, in these videos. Just playing good chess. If you lose, you know, a game on time, even in a winning position, then I feel like you can still feel, you know, pretty decent about that, because, you know, in the long run, as long as you're playing good chess, you'll get more confident, you'll get faster, and yeah, all of that stuff. So I think that's the important thing, even if you do happen to get into time trouble like I do. Okay, cool. So yeah, like I said, I think the opening, yeah, he's played a little bit passively. Black's maybe just a slightly better. I think it was okay. I think around here I said maybe I'm 0.3 better. I think the computer thinks I'm way better. Yeah, Black's doing really well. Okay, I want to play knight e4 right away. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Because why? I saw that after takes, the bishop moves, then we have g5, which trapping this knight. Sorry, I'm going a little bit quickly. Yeah, so this is knight takes knight is a mistake. It's a natural move, but it's a mistake because we recapture with the pawn, and after the bishop moves, then we play g5, and this knight has no good squares here, so we'll be winning a piece. So, and then after knight f3, and then we can put rooks on the e file, and yeah, and this is somehow better. Yeah, I'm not really sure, but okay, yeah, I'll take the computer's word for it. But yeah, so what I did was not so great. Yeah, and they've hung the knight. Yeah, and this is all fine. Yeah, this is a cool one. Yeah, so what I was talking about is if they take the rook, we've got bishop h2 here, a nice discovered check here. only move, check, only move here. It's a common sort of pattern, you know. If you play enough chess, you'll recognise that sort of pattern. So I was pretty happy with that rook h4 move. Yeah, I went back to e4, which is the right move, and I probably should have lost on time, but yeah, my opponent played rook takes bishop way too quickly, and we got lucky and got the checkmate. Okay, there we go. Cool. Hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, it was quite a funny sort of ending to that game. I got a bit lucky. I did my marathon, by the way. Yeah, this is actually the day after my marathon, so yeah, I'm feeling okay. Maybe a little bit tired. Maybe we'll blame that for getting low on time. But yeah, it went well though. It went pretty well. We got round at least. It wasn't quite the time I was hoping for. I went out way too quickly. The typical sort of newbie sort of mistake, you know. Any experienced runner will say, "Oh, don't go out too quickly." But I just ignored all of that. I went out too quickly, and it was not good. I think my pace at the beginning was almost like twice as fast as it was at the end, and you don't need to be a runner to know that that's not how you should do it. That's not the strat at all. But yeah, I really enjoyed it though. It was a really, really good experience. Yeah, I think that's so I did one in Stratford upon Avon, a little bit up north, and I think there was like 4,000 runners or so. Really good atmosphere, lots of people out and about in town and stuff. It was really cool. Definitely want to do more. Yeah, I think my cardio was absolutely fine. It was just my legs kind of gave in, you know. At about 3/4 of the way through, my knee was not having it, so I had to just kind of plod along for the remainder. So I think next I just need to do maybe a little bit of strength training. Yeah, try and strengthen the legs a little bit more. Hopefully I can chip away at the time a little bit in the future. But yeah, there we go. Cool. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. See you later. Bye.